Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. SmackDown watch along for December the 8th, 2023. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, notifications. You can also follow me on Instagram. You can also add me on Facebook and Snapchat. If you haven't checked out all the other content on the channel, please do so. I streamed the World of Tanks all this week. There are a few World of Tanks streams on the channel. If you are a World of Tanks fan, or if you play World of Tanks in particular, SmackDown is already on. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And again, make sure your notifications are on. We are still on the road to 700 subscribers. I currently have 660. I did have 661. I don't know what happened there. But it is what it is, I guess, right? Anyway, after this national Tribute to the Troops anthem, we're going to tune into SmackDown. I've been doing great. I mean, it's just another day to me, so, pretty much same old stuff, different day. Same old shit, different day. Nothing feels special about today, honestly. Friday is my favorite day of the week, but it doesn't feel special. This Friday just doesn't feel special to me. For some reason. Not listening to the national anthem. I'd rather not. It's a waste of time. I wish they would just begin with the show, get the show over with. We want to see CM Punk on the show. We want to see Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar. We want to see Karrion Kross versus Bobby Lashley. We certainly don't want to see. There's one match we don't want to see: Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Believe it or not, because we've seen that match too many times already. I guess it's WWE's way of saying, well, we can't come up with any other women's matches. Now we got to go with that one again. Imagine that. WWE running out of creative ideas for the women's division. Imagine that. Wow. All right, guys, let's tune into SmackDown, where we have Michael Cole, Pat McAfee. Michael Cole, Kevin Patrick, and JBL on commentary. I don't know where Pat McAfee's been, but anyway.
Heroes, thank you for what you do. So many wonderful stories floating around today, and one includes an old roommate of yours, JBL, who's back on SmackDown for the first time in almost a decade. It is the return of CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless, is back on SmackDown. What does Punk have in store tonight? Well, CM Punk may be a free agent, but Randy Orton isn't. Randy Orton last week decided he was going to join Friday Night SmackDown. Tonight he's in action, dealing with LA Knight against Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline. And as promised last week, as set up by Logan Paul, tonight we will have the first round of the United States Championship Tournament. And it pits Dragon Lee against Santos Escobar. Fierce rivals, recent competitors in Survivor Series. And we can't wait to see that match that starts right now.
So, Friday Night SmackDown is kicking off with Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee in the first round of the tournament.
It's a first round match in the United States
See? The first round of the United States Championship tournament.
Introducing first from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 204 pounds, Santos Escobar. You know, the smug look on Santos Escobar's face says it all. Santos Escobar, unrecognizable from the man that arrives on Friday Night SmackDown. Dismantling the LWO last week, leading the last man standing in the LWO, walking wild. A phantom driver putting away Wild. But Escobar, Cole, he wasn't done there.
No, he wasn't. And the fact of the matter is, he was Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee, who's had his problems over the past number of weeks with Santos Escobar, came to Joaquin Wild's aid before Escobar would try to take out Dragon Lee. Now remember this, guys. Dragon Lee is a big supporter and fan of Rey Mysterio, who Santos Escobar took out of action with a knee injury.
A match that left us wanting more after Survivor Series. And tonight we're going to get it, JBL.
What you're forgetting to say is this man Santos is the emperor of Lucha Libre. Be careful what you ask for, Dragon Lee. Now, again, this is a first-round matchup for the United States Championship tournament. The United States champion Logan Paul was here last week. They reached an agreement with General Manager Nick Aldis to have this tournament to find out who his next opponent would be.
This is the first of two matches tonight in the tournament. Karrion Kross, Bobby Lashley to come. This match at Survivor Series was special. What does tonight have in store for Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar?
Let's take a look at the brackets here. First round match, as you mentioned earlier, Kevin Patrick, Santos Escobar, and Dragon Lee. The winner of this will take on the winner of our other match later on tonight, Bobby Lashley and Karrion Kross.
Kevin Owens involved in this tournament as well. A war of words last week with Logan Paul.
Yeah, Kevin Owens has a broken. So we're gonna have to.
Uh-oh, something going on with the TV.
I'm not shocked that Mysterio's here. How wonderful is this? Dirty Dom is gracing us here on SmackDown. Well, tomorrow night's NXT Deadline right down 95 South in Bridgeport, and Dom Mysterio to defend the North American title against Dragon Lee. Maybe he's here to scout.
And Dragon Lee tomorrow night will have Rey Mysterio by his side, Dominic's father. This, though, a first-round matchup in the United States Championship Tournament. Who's going to be Logan Paul's first competitor when the tournament is all said and done?
I would be shocked if Rey Mysterio made his return tonight.
Our announce table here as Escobar gets underway with Dragon Lee.
If Dominic could move ever so slightly,
Why don't you tell him to move?
I would be shocked if Rey Mysterio makes his return tonight.
Well, here are two men that deserve each other. They do deserve each other. Two legends. Yeah, two lowlifes.
Santos saying recently that Dominic was right all along about Rey.
Well, you know what? Rey Mysterio retired, JB. Yeah! Parlay the sniffles of that. I should have wrestled the best besides.
Why is this TV skipping?
We knew back then what a deadbeat dad Rey Mysterio was. Look, Rey Mysterio makes.
Hold on, yo. TV skipping.
I'm so lucky he turned out. You know, legacy of people who've been in prison to our leaders. Look at Nelson Mandela and Dominic saved. Oh, sometime to come out and be a leader.
Hang on a second, this could be over already. Dragon Lee kicking out early, Santos Escobar.
First stuff you know all about. Dominic Mysterio, you just said that he was comparing him to Gandhi? Gandhi was never NXT North American Heavyweight Champion, but yes, Gandhi. Gandhi did other great things. Like what did Dominic do to compare himself to Gandhi? Come on. He turned his back on his father. Well, actually, he's a follower, not a leader. But he had to serve hard time. And when you talk about the match, two of the greatest powers ever in the match.
So far, Santos Escobar just having his way with Dragon Lee. This is the qualifier.
Yeah, Dragon Lee kicks out.
Santos Escobar, who's completely perceptive. He saw through Rey Mysterio.
Gosh.
He's beating him up, and he's doing commentary.
Look at all that damage he's delivering.
What in the world are you talking about? You know what? St. Patrick should have left it with snakes and got rid of the Irish.
Oh, Dragon Lee. Santos to the outside. It's a rivalry between two Mexican compatriots.
Yep.
Dragon Lee. Uh-oh.
This is Lucha Libre Wrestling right here.
That hurt. Who's gonna
On full display on SmackDown.
Yeah, we love her.
Imagine that. Lucha Libre Wrestling on SmackDown. Wow. Ole! Go me go! All right, guys. SmackDown's on commercial break. Hey, Jonah, welcome to the live chat. To everybody else just now tuning in, welcome. We're going to listen to The Rain. Hold on a second. So what do you guys think of Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee? Let me know in the comments or in the live chat. We are outside, man. We are outside right now, man. I mean, it's not even, it's dark and the birds are still making noise. What? I'm just kidding. What is going on here? Quality, man. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together, quality. Stop with the blurring. Get it together. Alrighty, y'all. SmackDown's back on. Now we're going to tune back in Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee in the first round of the United States Championship Tournament.
Huge stakes here tonight to kick off Friday Night SmackDown on a special night tribute to the troops, our 21st annual tribute to the troops with JBL. Delighted to be joining us here on commentary. We're delighted to have you, I should say.
I'm delighted to be here with Vito. Delighted to be here with Tribute to the Troops. And you, Fitzpatrick, I'm good to see as well. Nonetheless, Dominic's also here at ringside. Mysterio.
Oh, it's so good to see Dom.
North American champion takes on Dragon Lee. NXT deadline.
Yes, Dragon Lee called it the biggest 24 hours of his life earlier on tonight. Now, Rey Mysterio will be by his side tomorrow night.
Rey Mysterio obviously had knee surgery.
Dragon Lee's got Escobar right on the ground.
At one point,
Cover here for Dragon Lee. Take it off.
Rey Mysterio called Dragon Lee the future of Lucha Libre. Yeah, Rey Mysterio certainly knows what he's talking about. Dragon Lee has all the talent in the world. You know, he's got a huge weekend ahead of him, including tomorrow, not with NXT. But Rey Mysterio, take it a long way from him. He's a deadbeat dad. He's a horrible human being, but he is one of the greatest luchadors, one of the greatest sports entertainers of all time.
Yeah, right.
All due respect to all Oscars, Rey Mysterio is the greatest master wrestler.
No, I'm just joking.
I'm not talking about you, Don.
He is. JBO's telling the truth. I was only joking.
Oh!
Wow. A super kick to Dragon Lee by Santos Escobar.
Yeah, I learned one thing wrestling down in Mexico back in 1992,
Wow, what a
1993. To stop all this luchador stuff is
dang, what a super kick from Santos Escobar to Dragon Lee. That came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that. Were you guys expecting that?
Oh no, this could spell trouble for Dragon Lee. Escobar, looking to put him away with the fucking driver, but hang on, Dragon Lee has turned it around, and Escobar out just in time. Dominic was supposed to face Wes Lee tomorrow night. Lee needs back surgery, so Dragon Lee replaces him in the matchup.
Oh!
Incredible! From Dragon Lee, can he do it?
Oh, Santos Escobar kicked out.
Dragon Lee showing some power into that sit-out powerbomb there. It's a huge weekend for Dragon Lee.
What a match this has been so far, man.
No wonder he gets too Escobar alone, fellas. He's already lost the plot. He's off the rails right now, Cole. What happens if he's unsuccessful here? Santos Escobar playing about it, sure. Now Dragon Lee right in front of Dominic.
Wow, man.
See you tomorrow night. The message from Dragon Lee. What a night it promises to be. NXT deadline tomorrow evening. Dragon Lee, the rapid rise continues. Escobar, looking to torque up momentum. He's to make that Survivor Series. Escobar. Will this do it again, driver? For Santos Escobar! He's qualified. Future winner, Santos Escobar. What were you saying there, Keith? What were you saying about Santos? Oh, hell, the Emperor of Lucha Libre. There's the updated graphics now. Escobar advances into the semifinals. He'll take on the winner of the Bobby Lashley Karrion Kross match, which takes place later tonight here on Friday Night SmackDown. Here, making his way inside the ring is the NXT North American champion, Dominic Mysterio. Dominic defends the championship. Oh, that's pleasant. Come on, this kid is a low life. He honestly.
Dominic Mysterio just spitting on Dragon Lee.
The price that his dad, Rey Mysterio, gave him. Shocking for Dominic Mysterio. Well, last week, folks, an epic ending to Friday Night SmackDown. A battle of the GMs looking for the signature of the returning Apex Credit. Tonight's highlight of the night is sponsored by WWE 2K23. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SmackDown. The Viper, Randy Orton.
They're showing a video package of Viper Randy Orton's return from last week on SmackDown. I thought he was going to sign the Raw, but that didn't happen. He ended up signing the SmackDown. I guess the reason why he signed the SmackDown is because he has a score to settle with the Bloodline. The Bloodline was the reason why he was out with his back injury, with his diffusion neck surgery. The Bloodline was the reason why Randy Orton was out with back injury.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be no decision made by Randy Orton, because the bloodline is going to make your decision for you. Here goes Randy Orton after Russo and Sikoa. Falling victim to the enforcer and the underboss of the bloodline. Someone else has had a few issues with the bloodline lately. LA Knight taking that fight to the bloodline. What's Orton's decision?
Those of you that are just now tuning in, welcome. This is your Friday SmackDown tribute to the troops. Watch along.
And you can tell them, Daddy's back.
Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the thumbs up.
Now, there's something else I want to talk to you about. Found out today, upon getting to the venue for SmackDown tonight, that you've got me teaming with LA Knight against Jimmy and Solo. Why?
Oh, I saw LA Knight make the save last week.
Wait a minute, save. I didn't need saving. I don't even know who LA Knight is until last week, and you got me teaming with the guy. I got to trust this guy that I just found out who the hell he was last week.
I understand. You don't know LA Knight. All you need to know is that you want the bloodline, and he wants the bloodline. And I want to see that match. So do the fans. I can't wait. Hey, Randy, if I was 50,000, this is 100.
Oh, that's for next time. The warning shot there to Nick Aldis. And look who's here. Cody Rhodes told me earlier he couldn't be prouder to be here for tribute to the troops. The American Nightmare is up next, live on SmackDown.
This season.
That segment of Randy Orton and Nick Aldis is backstage. Something else. SmackDown's on commercial break again. WWE never learns. I'm gonna have to vape until the damn show comes back on. I guess we have a reason to listen to the rain, right? I guess we have a reason to listen to the rain, right? I would much rather listen to maybe something like this until SmackDown comes back on. I would much rather listen to maybe something like this until SmackDown comes back on. My NXT deadline watch along will be live tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. The watch along will start at 7:58 p.m. I already have it scheduled on the channel. So. Waiting on SmackDown to come back on. Now they're showing the image of the tribute to the troops. Old images. I don't know what all this is on the screen. Oh, there's Roman Reigns from 2017 when he was Intercontinental Champion. There's Booker T when he was in his soldier uniform. There's R-Truth. Shawn Michaels from 2007 in Iraq. Alright, time to tune back into SmackDown because right now Cody Rhodes will be coming out to the ring. We're going to get to hear that. Whoa! Sorry, something not good. Here we go. That's what we was waiting for. I like that song, man. I really do. There it goes. I was waiting for it. SmackDown's getting pretty interesting so far. SmackDown's been a pretty good show so far. I'm kind of surprised. Not that surprised. Especially when you got two Lucha Libre wrestlers. On the show. You know, the two Lucha Libre wrestlers we just saw wrestling, going at it in the ring in the first round of the United States Championship Tournament match.
What do you want to talk about? I know what we should talk about. Tonight is a special night, which is why I asked to be here. Not only is it Friday Night SmackDown, tonight is WWE's tribute to the troops. I'm very proud to be part of this team carrying on this tradition. This is now its 21st year. On behalf of all of us at WWE, we would like to say thanks to our servicemen and women in attendance here tonight. And of course, for all those at home watching around the world, now let us take a look at the history of this great tradition.
My passion for the armed forces is no secret. From the dog tags I wear into the ring to the salute I give every single night for the admiration of every man and woman serving this country.
The reason why we're over here is to let those troops know that we care about everything that they do. The whole tribute to the troops experience is always wonderful. It means a lot to me, and I just hope it means as much to the men and women in the armed services as it does to me. These are my heroes. Welcome to WWE Raw! Meeting all the soldiers, telling them how thankful we are for what they're doing over here. That's priceless. We just want to let them know we love them. The American soldier is important to defend our way of life. The concept of democracy, the concept of freedom. Everything we've worked so hard to make the United States what the United States is. It is the greatest country in the world, and it would not be so without the American soldier. I am surrounded by a group of heroes. I am surrounded by the most elite fighting force on this earth. It is you that protect the freedoms of the flag that I live under. Thank you for what you do.
Pretty touching. Pretty touching. Very, very touching.
The American nightmare can stand in the spotlight, and the American dream can be resolute throughout this world because of your service. Thank you all very, very much.
I'd rather be in Colombia, thanks.
And before I go, it is my privilege to do one more thing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Fort Myer, Virginia, the United States Army Drill Team.
What the?
Ready, step.
I was thinking this was going to be a Cody Rhodes segment.
We are so honored to have the United States Army Drill Team as part of the 21st Annual Falcons game, the Army-Navy football game, tomorrow afternoon on CBS, none other than the great Brad Nessler. Welcome, Brad.
Thank you so much for having me. What you guys have done over the years or contribute to the troops, whether it be at home or abroad, has been fantastic. I mean, you guys are like the Bob Hope of our generation. Some of the younger guys are going to have to Google that, right, Kevin?
JBL's as old as This is like cross off the bucket list for me to be able to call down to Brad Nessler.
Brad and Karrion Anderson, the best team in football the last 20 years. What an honor it is to have you. What an honor must be for you tomorrow to be calling a game where every player on the field would die for the freedom of those in the stands.
Isn't that exactly what it's about? It's like more than a football game, JBL. These guys are not worried about the NFL or NIL or transfer portal. You know, their next portal might be the submarine. I mean, it's so much more to those guys than just a football game. But for that 3 hours, it's a football game, and it's like when you play, man, it's smash mouth, and every yard. If we go by blades of grass, we didn't talk about yards, you know, and those two teams.
Yeah, the over-under usually is around 14.
Exactly.
And it's tomorrow afternoon, Army-Navy. Brad will be on the call. You want to stick around and call some action?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, of course.
You're awesome.
Uh-oh. I know what this is. Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross. Man, what an interesting match this is going to be, huh? Powerhouse versus Powerhouse.
It is a first-round match in the United States Championship Tournament. Introducing first, he was part of the Army World-Class Athlete Program, former U.S. Army Sergeant, the Almighty Bobby Lashley. Saluting the crowd here tonight, Bobby Lashley, proud to be competing tonight as a U.S. Army veteran.
Tribute to the troops holds a special place in my heart because my father served in the Army for 26 years. I then followed his footsteps into the Army, and I learned about discipline, respect, and what it truly means to fight for something bigger than yourself. To all the troops, thank you for your service, and God bless America.
Well said, Bobby. It is business time for the almighty Bobby Lashley. Earlier we saw Santos Escobar qualify for the next round. Who will Escobar face? Will it be Bobby Lashley or Karrion Kross? Round one of the U.S. Championship continues next. Brad Nessler's going to stick around and call him out for this, guys.
Looking forward to it.
I wonder if the Street Profits are going to come and cost Bobby Lashley the matchup against Karrion Kross. I wonder if the Street Profits are going to come out without Bobby Lashley's permission. SmackDown doing commercial again for the third time in a row. This is the third commercial break that SmackDown has displayed here. Told you they'd be having too many. Watch, there's just gonna be 4 or 5 more commercial breaks out of this one. Watch. Telling you, man, it's too much. Should I do StreamYard, y'all? Be honest with me. Should I do StreamYard? Or should I stick with this for now? I'm trying to get a gaming laptop so I can start going live with my watch-alongs on OBS Studio. I would rather do OBS Studio better, in my own opinion. But I feel like I know how to. I'm getting the hang of this restream thing. I know how to do it. You know, I'm doing it better than anybody. I am legitimately doing these restream live streams better than anybody. I feel like, anyway. I know at some point Shotzi and Io Sky is probably going to be on the show. They're probably going to be. I don't know if Asuka's going to have anybody in her corner or if Charlotte Flair's going to have anybody in her corner. She might. Nobody wants to see Asuka versus Charlotte Flair, to be honest. This is for the troops to see, not for the WWE fans to see. We've already seen all that. We've already seen the match. It's for the troops to see. Cut my camera off so SmackDown comes back on. All right. SmackDown's back on.
And this is our 21st annual tribute to the troops as we honor all those fighting for our freedoms around the world, including our own Marine Corps veteran, Montez Ford.
What is happening, WWE Universe? This is Montez Ford, one half of the illustrious Street Profits. And I was attached to the United States Marine Corps from 2008 to 2012. I joined right after high school, and I'm so glad and honored to serve this great country and to use every single thing that this has taught me to give you the man and the WWE superstar that you see today. I just say thank you to all the troops. God bless everyone, and happy holidays.
And from our troops in attendance here tonight in Providence, Rhode Island, they've been chanting CM Punk all night, and they will get their wish. CM Punk is back on SmackDown live tonight. And his opponent, accompanied by Scott from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross. With a methodical, calculated, and cold-blooded, Karrion Kross has been waiting for his opportunity to pounce. And he sees tonight, in round one of the United States Championship Tournament, as the perfect opportunity to seize his moment.
You know, Brad Nessler joining us, of course, the voice of CBS in Army-Navy football tomorrow. One of the things that WWE has that college football doesn't is these incredible entrances. Oh, absolutely. When Cody came out, I thought, why can't they do that with Gary like that? That's really awesome. So you're about to see some hard-hitting action here in this quarterfinals matchup, first-round matchup.
Beautiful Scarlett is on TV.
Tournament. Brad, our own JBL,
Her husband's about to get in the ring.
former United States champion. How important, John, is it to be United States champion in WWE? Well, it certainly helped my career, but it also launched Bobby Lashley's career. Bobby Lashley's United States Championship, his first title he ever won, was from me. And I understood at that time how great Bobby Lashley would be. He became everything I ever dreamed of. But it all started with the United States Championship. I remember Bobby in his last reign as United States champion is talking about the significance of a U.S. Army veteran being United States champion, what it means to him. Lashley looking to take down Karrion Kross tonight and advance. So now, Brad, I know you've had the opportunity over the years to meet with a lot of the young men and women who are representing the United States in our armed forces at the Army Navy game as we get ready for the United States Championship tournament matchup. What is it that strikes you about all these great men and women who come to these shows and, of course, the Army Navy game?
Well, you know, it's a special breed of person. Male, female, whatever, and whatever service they're in, be it Air Force, Army, Navy, and when you meet these guys, it's something different about them. And, you know, Bobby's already been there. And I was thinking to myself, when Bobby's dad was a drill sergeant, can you imagine getting
Happening right now. Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross, the first round of the United States Championship tournament. Whoever wins faces Santos Escobar.
You know, John, you mentioned, look, go for the hurt lock here on Kross early on. John, you mentioned you've been in the ring with Bobby. What is it about Bobby Lashley? Is it the
winner faces Santos Escobar
there's certain things
in the second round
that are just different. You know, you lock up with certain people and you can sense right away there's danger or there's not danger. Kurt Angle was like that. Bobby Lashley, from the minute he came in there, when you locked up with a guy like Bobby Lashley, you realize this is a very dangerous person. But also very agile, as you see there. Lashley back for Karrion Kross. Right, I know you've been a long time WWE fan. You were talking to Cody Rhodes earlier on about having a fandom for his father.
Right.
Great American dream, Dusty Rhodes. Oh, that's right to Bobby Lashley. Great throw by Bobby. Kross, such a huge man, but won't overpower Lashley here. Who's going to take it and advance in the United States Championship tournament?
Again? You gotta be kidding me. I'm about to fall asleep on this show. I'm about to start falling asleep on these commercial breaks. This is ridiculous. Maybe I should play Star Fox until. Maybe I'll play Star Fox until the show. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's great. That's a great idea. Oh man. Let's play Star Fox until the show actually comes back on. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. How do I turn the volume down on this thing? I'm gonna play Star Fox until SmackDown comes back on. Give me something to kill time. Look at it. That's the game I'm playing. Oh, SmackDown's back on. Never mind. Look at that. Time to pause the music. Wow, Karrion Kross is taking control of this match against Bobby Lashley. You don't see Bobby Lashley getting manhandled like that.
And this is a big match for Kross. Kevin mentioned it earlier. He's been away for a while. He's trying to get back into the thick of things with the win tonight.
Yeah, he certainly is. You can tell a little bit of frustration, anticipation as well to get back out there and get the better of Bobby Lashley and start to gain some momentum. Getting the better of Bobby Lashley.
And that's the problem. Karrion Kross has been all around the world. Problem is he's out there with the almighty Bobby Lashley. I think
Bobby Lashley is still a heel.
You know what is impressive?
He's acting like a babyface in this match, but really he's a heel. Bobby Lashley and his stable are a heel.
Even in San Antonio one time.
Yes, sir, I was.
He did his homework. That's right. You know what gives me the
Next time this goes on commercial break, this is what I'm gonna be doing. This is what I'm gonna be doing the next time this goes on break.
Him and Jerry Danielson really are the best in college football, but that boy's still. I'm jealous is what it is. Great match right here, guys. You know, Bobby tomorrow's going to be saying, go Army, beat Navy, but right now he's going, go Bobby, you got to beat Karrion, you know?
Two-time WWE champion, three-time U.S. champion. You can feel the energy all behind the almighty Bobby Lashley now.
Oh, there he goes.
He's so quick, powerful as well. This isn't a flaw in Bobby's game. This is what kills me when he keeps these guys up there. And look at this. Let's stop talking about this God-given strength. A lot of it comes from the gym. A lot of it comes from working out, your diet. But God just gives certain people strength like that. Bobby,
this one I'm going to be playing the next time SmackDown goes on commercial break. I'm tired of waiting. This is one I'm going to be playing the next time it goes on commercial break. That's what I'm going to be playing the next time. Next time it goes on commercial.
Listen to this place. Lashley a pace. Almost turned it out. Oh! Karrion Kross just got foot raced.
A spear for the troops.
This doesn't look right. Karrion Kross losing on TV does not look right to me.
The almighty Bobby Lashley advancing to the next round here in the U.S. Championship Tournament. Lashley will now face Santos, Escobar.
Could this mean that Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits are turning babyface? I mean, Santos Escobar is a heel and Bobby Lashley's a heel and the Street Profits are a heel. I mean,
I'm looking forward to it tomorrow, guys.
what is this supposed to be? What does this mean for Bobby Lashley? They might as well turn Bobby Lashley into Street Profits babyface.
If she wants to show the championship, she's got to get through every member of Damage Control first. And that mission started with Karrion. What a match this one was until Asuka on the outside.
Might as well turn Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits babyface. They got over with the crowd very well tonight. At least Bobby Lashley did. I don't know about Karrion Kross. Feels very bad for Karrion Kross losing in that match. It looks odd seeing Karrion Kross lose.
Hey, look, I'm here because I want to apologize for last week, okay? I mean, after you guys got ejected, I knew that Kyrie needed some help, so I obviously learned my lesson. So I'm going to volunteer that I stay here tonight. But I also think it's a good idea if we all do, because, I mean, this is a WrestleMania rematch. Charlotte versus Asuka? Charlotte's not ready for Asuka, am I right? You got this. Look, Bailey, that's a really good idea. You know, you should hang back. But I think we're still going to be ringside for Asuka. just because it's against Charlotte, I don't know what she's capable of, you know? But we got it. Don't worry. It's cool. We got it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yes.
Let's see how this ends up. Nonetheless, we know Randy Orton is now a part of Friday Night SmackDown. What brand is CM Punk gonna join? Maybe we get a hint because CM Punk is here live. He returns to SmackDown next.
Of course, it goes on a commercial break, but I'll play this until SmackDown comes back on again. I'm not gonna be sitting here waiting and trying to entertain people when I don't even know when I don't have anything else to say. Really, I don't. I like that. I like the fact that Restream added some new music to their streams, man, to their website. They added some pretty good new background music. I'll tell you that. Wish I had some kind of damn things where I can show y'all what I'm playing. Well, I already showed y'all on camera what I'm playing, so I'm sure you all saw it. Oh shit. SmackDown's back on. Again. From its 5th commercial break. We didn't need all that. Unnecessary.
CM Punk returning to SmackDown for the first time in almost a decade. With a lot of decisions to be made, CM Punk is a free agent. Will he sign on Friday night with SmackDown, or will he sign Monday night with Raw?
Brother, this is unbelievable. You've got to be here in person to hear how loud this place is. You have a generation, you have a superstar that comes along that transcends the genre. This is ours, CM Punk. It's amazing.
CM Punk was so proud to be in both Iraq and Afghanistan, a tribute to the troops alongside you, JBL. Listen to the reception.
This is insane.
I know it is insane. It is insane. I agree.
I've got good news, ladies and gentlemen. It's the top of the 9 o'clock hour, and that means I'm not the end of the show. I'm not going to get my time cut. You want to chant? You go ahead and chant. Understand that Adam Pearce is trying to sign me to Monday Night Raw, right? I think they were a little bit louder on Raw, don't you? No. That's the question of the hour I'm getting. CM Punk, now that you're back in the WWE, where are you going to sign? And I feel fortunate that I get to take this journey with y'all because I'm partly going to leave it up to you. So do you want me to sign and be a Monday Night Raw superstar? I can't hear you. Did you want me to sign to be Friday Night SmackDown exclusive? Do you want me to throw 29 other superstars over the top rope and then climb this turnbuckle and put it aside and main event WrestleMania? An old friend of mine that welcomed me back home with open arms. What do you guys want to talk about? And I'm famous for talking. It's kind of what I do, but I also have been listening. And I hear there's a few people that are a little, they don't like the happy-go-lucky Punk. They don't like the CM Punk that says, hey, I love you guys. I'm home, and I'm glad to be home. So I listen, and I hear, and I understand that. So allow me to turn this up to 11. Allow me to be that spicy CM Punk you all know and love. Allow me to get comfortable at home. This is me putting my feet up on the couch, and my feet got a lot of mud all over them, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not, what do y'all want to talk about? It's, who do you want me to talk about? Do you want me to talk about Cody Rhodes? I could tell you some stories. Or do you want me to talk about somebody who's not here? By the sounds of it, somebody who's never here. Roman Reigns. Tribal Chief, I acknowledge you. Congratulations on all your success. Don't forget who the OG Paul Heyman guy is. Don't forget that he was my wise man first. Now, Roman might not be here, but his cousins are. Solo, big tough son of a gun that I don't know, but I'm familiar with his cousin, Jimmy Uso. By the way, shout out to main event Jey Uso, who's over on Monday Night Raw. I see you, Uso. These are the things that I have to wrestle with. Do I want to go to Monday Night Raw and hang out with Jey Uso? Or do I want to stay here on SmackDown and scrap with Jimmy Uso? And if I scrap with Jimmy Uso, holy gosh, he's got a lot of cousins. I'm talking like endless Samoans, right? So if I scrap with him, I'm going to need backup. And they're in tag team action tonight. Can I trust a guy who I have history with, who hears voices in his head? Can I tag with Randy Orton? I don't know. Are we going to get along? Are we not going to get along? It'll probably be entertaining either way, right? One guy I'm pretty positive that would tag with me is Randy's partner tonight, and his name is... Yeah. Who else? Oh. Someone said Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, that'd be interesting, right? Can I tag with Kevin Owens? Maybe I can fight Kevin Owens. Let's pump the brakes on that one just for a second. Kevin's a little bit prickly, and I mean to say is that him and I are probably too much alike. And I don't know who would feel comfortable working with somebody who randomly just punches people in the face backstage. I mean, it's 2023, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't be doing stuff like that. That's insane. Everybody's happy to see CM Punk, even JBL. Everybody's welcoming me back with open arms. Except for that one guy. There's always that one bad apple that spoils the bunch, am I right? But I'm not going to put any stock in anything he has to say, and it's not because of his whiny voice. It's because he's not even the man in his own household. It's about all he's got is that song, Keep It Up.
Don't tell me he's going to spoil this one. Don't tell me he's going to ruin this one.
We're having fun, and I'm so glad to be back home on this.
He's doing good. You're doing good. Don't spill the beans now. Don't spill the beans, bro. You're doing great, man.
Where I sign on Monday night, and I'm here to listen to y'all, and I've heard y'all. I'm here to listen to Nick Aldis. Over the weekend, I got a phone call scheduled with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. I'm going to talk to him about NXT, and then on Monday night in Cleveland, I'm going to hear what Adam Pearce has to say. And I promise you I will make my decision then. Almost 10 years to the day in the same town I walked out of this place in. All the men that I have mentioned today have one glaring, painful thing in common, and that's CM Punk is back. and I am the monkey wrench in their future plans and their future goals. Everybody wanted to talk about finishing their story. I'm back to finish what I started. And Monday night, I put pen to paper and begin my journey of finishing my story. And that means one thing: main eventing WrestleMania.
John Cena Punk is putting everybody on notice. That's a mic drop moment you're going to be talking about for the next decade. That was incredible. Where does CM Punk sign? We'll find out Monday night on Raw from Cleveland. And we'd like to extend a special thank you to Hardy for Red featuring Morgan Wallen, the official theme song.
Oh, so Monday, so on Monday night, he'll decide, and he's gonna where he's gonna decide to. I thought he was gonna decide where he was gonna decide to tonight. I thought. Oh well.
Royalty has arrived. The show couldn't get any better.
Up next is Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Oh hell, the android. More like oh hell, the android. Oh hell, the android, right? Oh man. All hail Android 18. 18, Charlotte Flair.
It was a WrestleMania match, and now it's going to be live tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, and the Empress of Tomorrow, now with Damage Control, Asuka, is coming your way next, here on Fox.
Tomorrow night is NXT Deadline. I can't wait to watch it. Can't wait to watch it tomorrow night. Even though I got to work tomorrow morning. Dude, I can't wait to watch it tomorrow night. I'm ready to go. I'm already ready to go back to work. Anyway. So I don't even know why I said it like that. But I know I'm ready to go back. Up next is Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. My camera will be back on when SmackDown comes on. Camera back on.
Representing Damage Control, Asuka. This was 4 weeks ago on SmackDown when Charlotte Flair was teaming up with Asuka and Bianca Belair, and we saw the ultimate betrayal. Asuka, and this being Bianca Belair, we saw a beacon from Damage Control to Bianca and Charlotte Flair. Oh, hang on a second. Wait a minute. Look at this. This is Zelina Vega and Michin assaulting Damage Control.
What the hell is this? What is this shit?
Forced them out through injury.
Whoa, what is this shit we got going on here?
One-on-one match with Charlotte and Asuka tonight. The Queen Charlotte Flair with a bit of a problem here tonight. Asuka very upset over what has transpired against Zelina Vega and Michin, who have crossed Damage Control in recent weeks. Bianca Belair and Shotzi as well. And here we go. So for Charlotte,
what in the hell did I just say?
She's got to get through every member of Damage Control. Well, that starts tonight against Asuka. Pain path that Bianca Belair must follow. She knocked off Kairi Sane last week. These two know each other so well. There's evidence there. We've called so many matches at WrestleMania. The match between Charlotte Flair and Asuka at WrestleMania was regarded as one of the best female matches ever. Oh, Charlotte, of course, ending the undefeated streak of Asuka. These two have had quite the rivalry over the past couple of years. Two of the most decorated women in the history of WWE and athletic as well. Charlotte now kicked out by Asuka. John, what is it about Charlotte Flair that stands out, despite the fact she's a 14-time champion?
Well, the one thing you see, especially with her and Asuka, you know, is matchups make champions. You know, Ali was very fortunate with Frazier.
Whoa.
Charlotte Flair is very lucky to have Asuka because it shows the greatness of both and how they.
Okay, we get it, Charlotte Flair. We know you're that good. We know you're good. We know you're not that bad. I mean, come on, relax. Relax with all these slaps, man.
Is one of this incredible athleticism, but she also just happens to have the genetics to be a champion.
John, can you
We also know how good Asuka is too.
Part of this villainous faction?
Absolutely not. I don't know why you put some kind of hashtag on this faction.
Oh boy. Whatever happened to Sonya Deville?
I agree, John. I think they're the most dominant faction in WWE's women's division today.
Has anybody seen Sonya Deville lately? I know she has a wife and everything, but what's going on? You know, the one with the MMA background?
Charlotte didn't get all of it, but she got enough.
No, no! I hate when they do that.
bring out Damage Control winter, but Charlotte Flair had a plan, meaning this is 1v1.
SmackDown is finally back on for commercial.
And again, you see
Finally.
senior official Charles
About time.
checking on Charlotte Flair. Make sure she's okay.
Keep on subscribing, guys.
You
Just those of you that are just now tuning in, welcome.
Dangerous way.
Happening right now is Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Singles action.
Experienced WWE referee and Charlotte
Where Mia Yim and Zelina Vega came out of nowhere and tried to get Io Sky and Kairi Sane out of there to keep them from staying ringside. I guess keep them from interfering in the match. I don't know. There's Bailey again.
Bailey, who was asked to stay back in the locker room area, getting involved. The official never saw it. Damage Control told Bailey to stay out of it.
Charlotte's white and furious. Flair, oh, just hammering Bailey. Asuka now. Can Asuka take this? She's good. Here's her winner, Asuka.
Well, that was a courageous performance by Charlotte Flair tonight. Asuka took advantage of the distraction by Bailey. Did not backfire tonight.
That's the reality. Bailey and the intervention worked out tonight for Damage Control and Asuka. And Charlotte Flair will be raging.
That's where I need to be. Get this over. Call me anytime, okay?
You got it. Thank you.
Just what set out there? It sounds like for you to finish your story, you would need to win the Royal Rumble. That's interesting. Yeah, it is. Let's be daddy back, my friend. Thanks for having me.
It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the better part of 2 decades, WWE has been celebrating tribute to the troops as we pay honor to the men and women of the United States Armed Forces who have been fighting for our freedom all around the world. You know, back during the Civil War, the first National Medal of Honor was given out to those who show courage, who risk their lives, and have self-sacrifice. We're going to honor one of those recipients tonight. He is retired Captain Florence Grover, who received the nation's highest military honor back in 2015.
Captain Florent Groberg, we are here to award you our nation's highest military distinction, the Medal of Honor. On his very worst day,
What is this they're
he
showing?
managed to summon his very best.
We're going into eastern province of Afghanistan, and an individual came out of a structure to our left. It was suicide vest.
I saw this guy's eyes were pretty red.
I ran towards him, threw him to the ground, and he landed chest first and he detonated. That caused 4 of my friends to lose their lives. Command Sergeant Major Griffin, Major Gray, Major Kennedy, and Reggie Abdel-Fattah.
Flo will always carry that day and the 4 men that he lost with him.
A lot of survivor's guilt. That moment changed who I was and who I would become instantly.
He saved a lot of soldiers' life, Captain Flo.
The road to recovery was long.
Flo underwent 34 surgeries.
His name is Flo.
Missing parts of his calf.
His name is Flo?
No, for 4 individuals, not just for myself.
It's a lot about knowing that he can make a difference in this world on behalf of those 4 men that we lost.
I don't know if that's a good proper name to give him.
I do it all over again. That's the beauty of serving. Because when you hear my story that can help someone, then that's a good thing.
They gave this guy's name. This guy's name is Flo. What? What kind of person, what kind of military soldier goes with that name? Might I ask? military soldier goes like that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take this time and enjoy some good background. Let's take this time to enjoy background like this. Let's take this time to enjoy the background and sit here and relax until SmackDown comes back on. We just need some time to wind down, maybe meditate or whatever you want to do. Just take this time to do what you gotta do until SmackDown comes back on. Because these commercial breaks are just getting so boring. So boring to sit through. Really. Not even joking. It is very, very difficult to sit through these commercials. It really is. No shit. So, let's go over the card for WWE NXT Deadline. You got Ilja Dragunov defending the NXT Championship against Baron Corbin. And then you got this Fatal 5-Way Women's and Men's match that's taking place at the pay-per-view. The Fatal 5-Way Men's match involves Trick Williams, Braun Breaker, Dijak, and 2 others. Now for the women's. You got Tiffany Stratton. Lash Legend, Blair Davenport, Kaylana Jordan, and Paulin Henley. I've never heard of Kaylana Jordan. I've never seen what she could do in the ring. Can't wait to see what she can do tomorrow. That is one wrestler that I've never heard of, that I've never seen in the ring before. That I've never seen, that I've never watched on TV. Believe me when I tell you I'll be live for my WWE NXT Deadline watch along tomorrow, because I am resubscribed to Peacock. Better believe that. Hell, I might as well stay subscribed to Peacock. Because they're still going to be going live with wrestling pay-per-views. They're still going to be going live with their pay-per-views on there, so. It only makes sense, right? Alright, enough's enough of the chit chat. SmackDown's back on. I'm gonna go ahead and resume the watch along here.
Treaty, 2-time Grammy singer-songwriters who routed out West America. I got the chance to know the beautiful Tanya and Michael Trotter. So honored to have them. Michael is a U.S. Army veteran who served 4 years in Iraq. If you missed God Bless America, do yourself a favor. Find it on one of our social media channels because it is incredible. Absolutely beautiful.
Really?
Well, Sunday, folks, we've got a huge day of football.
That's all you had to tell us?
The Rams take on Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, while the Seahawks back to Christian McCaffrey and the Niners. It all kicks off at 1 Eastern on Fox. Check for the game.
That's not fun.
None of those rivalries have what we have here on Friday Night SmackDown.
That's not something we want to do.
Unbelievable atmosphere tonight. Incredible. I've been part of SmackDown since the very first one. This show is awesome.
I want to see more matches.
It was last week in Brooklyn as well. We saw the return of the Maverick Logan Paul for the first time as United States champion. Here's our progressive match flow.
Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
To every hater who preyed on my downfall. champion is only as good as his challengers. I spoke with Nick Aldis, and we have created a tournament to determine my next challenger. Whoever wins this tournament is going to have a nightmare trying to take this belt away from me.
I'm in this tournament, so that night
Yep.
is about to end.
In that tournament is Kevin Owens.
Champion or numbered, buddy.
If you and I fought,
I would love to see Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. I mean, that'd be great. I don't know if it's going to be a banger. I know. It'd be great.
Owens is going to get his hands all over Grayson Waller. He's joining us here at the commentary desk, Logan Paul. I'm impressed by his ability to move that big body around the ring.
KO is hurt.
You have to wonder if Kevin Owens has a broken hand. This isn't going to be catastrophic. KO may turn this around and do so. Oh, come on. Logan doesn't believe it, but it has happened.
Kevin Owens rolled up Grayson Waller for the 1, 2, 3.
They may have broken Kevin Owens' hand.
Good luck, boys.
You ready for tonight? Yeah.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, the team of Santos and Solo Sikoa. Look at the intensity on the face of Solo Sikoa. Randy Orton and LA Knight bound together by a shared goal and a common enemy. We've got a team up tonight to take down the Bloodline, Solo and Jimmy. It is our main event, sponsored by Wingstop, and it's next live on Fox.
SmackDown is on commercial break again. Man, it never ends with these commercial breaks. we shall continue the SmackDown Tribute to the Truth watch along.
240 pounds, LA Knight. Is it just me or does that roar get louder and louder for LA Knight?
It's been incredible to see the meteoric rise of LA Knight, and it's all organic. He did it all himself.
Friday Night SmackDown is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. For a job you love, visit Progressive. LA Knight, a man that could very well be undisputed champion were it not for the Bloodline. Teaming up with the Viper tonight. And it's tag team partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
John, you know Randy Orton better than anyone. Orton asked the question earlier tonight, can I trust this guy, LA Knight? It should have been, can LA Knight trust Randy Orton? He's a viper. Like a snake knows what a snake is. And Randy Orton is that snake. Look, I'm telling you, it's hard to explain Randy Orton, but if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, that right there is what it looks like. The grandson of the legendary Bobo, the son of the Hall of Famer, the Ace Cowboy. The expectations of Randy Orton were beyond realistic. He has not only met them, he has exceeded them, and this 14-time world champion is better than he has ever been. That's a scary thought.
It certainly is indeed. Returning from 18 months out, Randy Orton is back and looking better than ever.
John, you've been in the ring both with Randy's dad and with Randy Orton. I remember traveling in Tokyo with Bob Orton. We were over there in the early 90s. He's talking about this young kid, Randy. He goes, I think he's going to be special. Bob, that kid is special.
Tonight's main event.
The return of Randy Orton after a year and a half, of course, been scored. It was the bloodline that put Randy Orton out of action. We never thought Randy was going to return to in-ring action here at WWE. And imagine not only return, but better than ever. This is a 14-time world champion, and he is better right now than he has ever been.
John, you know how Randy Orton thinks. 18 months out.
Does anybody know?
Due to the bloodline, though. Can you imagine the venom coursing through his brain? Coursing through his veins, and Orton now with an opportunity to settle that score.
They didn't call him the legend killer because he was polite. Big score to settle with Jimmy Uso. Sometimes you just lay the letter to somebody, and that's what Randy Orton is doing. You know, only two men in history have held more world titles than Randy Orton has. That would be John Cena and Ric Flair. He's tied with Triple H for 14. In second place.
Tag was made to LA Knight.
But John, let's get back to LA Knight for a moment. You mentioned it earlier. What about LA Knight that has captivated the WWE fans? Look, sometimes you have people that come along that simply somehow connect with the fans. You can't explain it. It's not something you can teach. And it's not something you can predict. LA Knight has done that. And because of that, LA Knight is going to get incredible opportunities, which he deserves.
Think about the rapid rise of Solo Sikoa since Clash at the Castle. This really is a meeting to behold now with the returning Randy Orton.
Solo Sikoa pretty much ended the career of John Cena.
Jimmy Uso from behind.
Chaos is spreading as more mysterious
Wonderful. SmackDown's on commercial again. It's commercial number 8. It's the last one. Not gonna say nothing. I like this one better. I like this one better. Ladies and gentlemen, a little after SmackDown, I'll be going over your WWE SmackDown results coming out of this show. So make sure you stay in the live chat. And make sure you tune in once the live stream continues. It's a shame we gotta get through all these boring ass fucking commercial breaks every week. Utah versus Wu? This Monday, CM Punk will decide which brand he will be signing to. Woo! I can't wait to see that. It'll be Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso on Monday Night Raw. I wonder who's going to be watching that. And then we got the feud of Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke continuing. It just started. Cody Rhodes will be going one-on-one with Shinsuke. Man, that's going to be a hell of a match, right? Anyways, SmackDown is back on the 8th commercial break of the evening.
Of the Bloodline, some interesting developments before the commercial break. First, LA Knight was not happy that Randy Orton tagged himself in, and then Jimmy Uso wasn't happy when Solo Sikoa tagged himself into the matchup. Randy Orton said earlier he didn't need saving last week, talking about the impact of LA Knight. And he said, LA who? He doesn't know. Well, LA Knight also has a score to settle with the Bloodline. And you mentioned earlier, Kevin, remember, he could be the undisputed champion today if it wasn't for the Bloodline. So basically what you're saying is no one likes anybody. It's kind of like Kevin out here. Well, at least he got his name right finally. Jimmy Uso makes the tie out.
Wait a minute. What did they say? We gotta cut this music off for a second. What did they say?
Special night tribute to the troops. And you're watching the main event of SmackDown. LA Knight and Randy Orton teaming up for the first time against Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline. Some interesting developments before the commercial break. First, LA Knight was not happy that Randy Orton tagged himself in. And then Jimmy Uso wasn't happy when Solo Sikoa tagged himself into the matchup. Randy Orton said earlier he didn't need saving last week, talking about the impact of LA Knight.
Oh, that's what they said.
Who? He doesn't know. Well, LA Knight.
Interesting stories, interesting scenarios. Interesting. What an interesting show this has been today.
Jimmy and Solo are on the same page right now.
A lot of comparisons made between the way that Solo works in the ring and, of course, the late great Umaga.
Solo, the enforcer of the bloodline for a reason. As you mentioned, Cole silencing John Cena.
Everybody, Umaga played high school football at Smoke.
Whoa, what a cheap shot from Jimmy Uso.
Reminds you a lot of Umaga.
Behind the referee,
Same strength, same tenacity. Umaga was the uncle of Solo, and now Jimmy back up on the apron.
cheap shot by Jimmy Uso moments ago.
Oh, nice suplex.
Solo
Oh, nice suplex from Solo Sikoa.
Such little wasted motion when it comes to Sikoa. Everything he delivers means something. There's something about generation.
Now Solo Sikoa's wearing boots.
Anything. You look at the Mannings. You look at the Manning's son now.
He didn't used to wear boots or shoes. Now you notice Solo Sikoa is now wearing boots. I don't know if y'all noticed that. But he is. He's wearing boots now.
Vicious right from Solo. Randy Orton on the other side watching on as Jimmy approves what he's seeing from his brother Solo Sikoa.
And what you got to do right now, if you're the bloodline, is you got to keep Randy Orton on the apron, leave him there to the match ends. You're trying to finish this off right now with LA Knight.
Sikoa,
speaking of Umaga, Randy realizes the trouble his team is in.
Randy realized what he was in for when he signed the SmackDown contract last week.
And he did it because he wanted the bloodline. Plain and simple.
And now he has that opportunity, but can he get back in this match?
The devious Jey Uso looking to pick the bones of LA Knight.
What a difference we're seeing from Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. The way they operate. Tag men.
Jimmy's brother Jay had a hell of a main event on Monday Night Raw for the World Championship this past Monday. Double T now.
Crushing Knights back into the turnbuckles.
I've seen the Usos since they've come in. Look, I believe both of these two guys could be world champions, along with Solo Sikoa. Yeah, Sikoa is definitely a future world champion, no doubt about that.
Knight already home. Out of harm's way. Can he make the tag to Randy Orton? Knight so close, dragged back by Solo. LA Knight will continue to fight.
Yeah, that bulldog, the second rope by Knight. Ed Rocket's been doing all night. This place is going to come unglued if Randy Orton comes away in this match.
Chance of Randy.
What do you want to do?
Hands all the way around.
Take it out, Solo Sikoa as well. Oh! Randy Orton!
That is a thing of beauty. He's back. It is art. Absolutely art. Most beautiful power slam in WWE. Uh-oh.
Watch out. Oh! Jimmy Uso face first.
I didn't really want to get interactive.
Good grief.
Pushing our announce table. Randy Orton wreaking havoc like he's done his entire career.
He wants Uso back inside. Orton, a little enjoyment.
Randy Orton setting up Uso.
Kickers. Randy Orton.
Somebody hears voices. Here we go. The Viper is closed.
Randy's bro. No, Solo Sikoa. Back to him. I'm hammering away at Orton.
Man, oh, wait. He's going to use the Samoan Spike on. He looked like he was getting ready to use the Samoan Spike.
Knight catches Jimmy Uso. Knight went for the butt first trauma. Randy Orton sending the winner to the Your winners, the Tina, LA Knight, and Randy Orton. What a moment. A sign of respect between Orton and Knight. Well, that's right on call. Yeah, I mean, LA Knight was going for the BFT, and Randy Orton said, this is my night. Out of nowhere. Randy Orton back on SmackDown. He's telling LA Knight whose game it is. And let's not forget, Roman Reigns returns next week to Friday Night SmackDown.
How about that first half? I mean, that offense, they were slicker than a $2 suit on a $3 smile. Let's go.
All right. Well, folks, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Because in about 3 minutes, I'll be going over WWE SmackDown Tribute to Truth results. So I'm going to play some background music for you all. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. In 3 minutes, I'll be going over your SmackDown Tribute to Truth results. I'll be right back. There we go. Finally. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and go over your WWE SmackDown Tribute to the Troops results. So, Friday Night SmackDown kicked off with the States Championship tournament match. Now, Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee. That was what kicked off SmackDown. Now, Santos Escobar did advance in the United States Championship Contenders Tournament Friday with a win over Dragon Lee, as we saw tonight. I was the one that witnessed it. Obviously, I was watching the show, the entire show, so. Now, contest and a rematch from Survivor Series highlighted in-ring chemistry of the competitors. That said, it was hardly to showcase two immensely talented individuals should have. It was also interrupted by a boring-ass commercial break. Yes, I said it. With the dark cloud of NXT North American Championship, Dominic Mysterio overhead. The match was pretty much merely good when it had the potential to be great. We also had an opportunity to see Lee and Escobar tear it up for 20 minutes on a premium live event one day. And that premium live event was none other than Survivor Series, folks. Open your eyes. If you missed my Survivor Series review, go check it out. It needs more views. My Survivor Series review needs some love. Needs some more love and support. So go check that out. Go get that thumbs up. Now, backstage, Orton questioned Nick Aldis' decision to pair him with LA Knight against the Bloodline. Later, then handed over a check to pay the fine for his RKO to the boss a week ago. A check for double the money for next time. Then we had a Cody Rhodes promo. I was thinking this was going to be a Cody Rhodes segment. That's what my original thought was, but I knew better than to realize that this was a Cody Rhodes promo. Now, Cody Rhodes made a special appearance Friday night, thanking the troops in attendance and around the country. The perfect face of the company. He was fantastic here as he showed gratitude and thanks while never coming off as fake or, should I say, forced. A great use of a star of his magnitude. Now, the love for Rhodes cannot be faked or manufactured, though he and CM Punk are beloved for different reasons. It is the connection with the fans that will ensure they have passionate support regardless of where they go. Now, Rhodes through to video package, reliving the history of the tribute to the troops, and it was extremely apparent now how important John Cena was to the legacy of the event. And we got the other United States Contender Tournament, which produced Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross. Makes me wonder who the producer was for this match. Anyways, Bobby Lashley earned his way to the semifinals of the United States Championship Contender Tournament, defeating Karrion Kross in a match where the outcome was never really in question. Now, check this out, folks. Even if Lashley's status as a heel is the Almighty weathered the brief storm presented by Kross and folded him up with the spear for the win. Now, the overwhelmingly positive reaction to Bobby Lashley was understandable given his stint as a sergeant in the Army. His spot in the semis against Santos Escobar suggests he will be the fan favorite again next week. Which begs the question, has WWE given up on Lashley and the Street Profits being heels, or is this merely a case of booking as needed? They probably have given up on Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits being heels. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Honestly, I wouldn't be. CM Punk's SmackDown return. Let's go over that. Now, if anyone watched CM Punk's first promo back on the November 27th episode of Raw, it was concerned that we were all somehow in store for a nurtured or subdued best in the world, so to speak. Well, he eased all concerns with a fiery promo tonight that left no stone unturned. He referenced past issues with Kevin Owens, history with Cody Rhodes. Paul Heyman called Roman Reigns out for never being around, and played up to which brand he is going to sign with storyline, which he's going to decide this Monday coming up. I wasn't trying to say next month, I was trying to say this Monday coming up. But yes, he even dropped a reference to both AEW's All Out 2022 Brawl and his physical altercation with Jack Perry at All In 2023. Ooh, talk about insult to injury to AEW. Wow. He just had to bring that up, didn't he? He just had to reference that. He also took shots at reigning World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, seemingly planting the seeds for that hotly anticipated championship match and feud. Somewhat. His final mic drop statement about finishing his story by headlining WrestleMania should serve to create doubt about Rhodes rolling into the Royal Rumble and winning the match, pretty much. The title match. Now, finally, we get a better CM Punk. Finally, we get to see CM Punk cutting amazing promos in the ring. Because that promo he cut on Monday Night Raw last week, it wasn't really, But anyways, this CM Punk promos on SmackDown tonight was anything anyone could have asked for, with sound bites that will play over and over for weeks and nods to potential upcoming storylines for the former WWE champion. This was fantastic stuff. This was the best stuff right here. This was the best thing of the entire show. The CM Punk SmackDown return was the greatest. That was the only greatest thing of the entire show. That right there. Definitely that. And the match between Santos Escobar and Dragon Lee and the Cody Rhodes promo. Those are three of the best things of the entire show. Mainly the CM Punk return. That's the main thing. That's number one thing right there. And that is the main reason why SmackDown will get an A from me as far as the overall grade for the show goes. Now, CM Punk got a monstrous reaction from the fans in Providence. The fans, the soldiers were really glad to see him. I mean, I could tell. They were excited. They were ecstatic to see him come out. He had the crowd popping, man. Wow. This was amazing stuff from CM Punk. Now, we're going to move on to Charlotte Flair versus Asuka, which I really don't want to go over too much. Even though these are two of the greatest female wrestlers that WWE has. After weeks of failing her damage control teammates, Bayley made it right Friday, interfering in the closing moments of a match between familiar foes Asuka and Charlotte Flair, helping the Empress of Tomorrow secure the win. Flair appeared to be hurt at one point. Yeah, she looked like she was. I noticed that. Right after the match, I had noticed that right away. Even going into the match, too, you know. Hopefully, this is not a serious injury. But let's be honest, everybody is getting tired of seeing her on TV every week. I mean, when is enough going to be enough? Having Charlotte Flair on TV. She's great. She's great. But not great. Not like that. Not that great. Great, but not that great. Not the greatest of all time. She's not even there yet. Not even close. But, hopefully, she'll be okay. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully the injury is not serious. Even though I'm not really a Charlotte Flair fan. But as for the match, the story is firmly centered on Bayley's diminishing relationship with her own team, that the babyfaces on the SmackDown roster are almost left in limbo, with nothing of real note of interest to do. And this was definitely the case. Absolutely the case. And if Charlotte Flair felt like the third in the ordeal, well, if she felt like the third wheel in the ordeal, well, so what? So be it. Charlotte Flair is not going to always get opportunities all the time, man. You can't just political your way into this, they can political your way into that. That's what I feel like WWE was doing with Charlotte Flair anyway, political her way into matches. Anyhow, let's go over the main event. I'm going to move on to that. So, we got Randy Orton in LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Randy Orton and LA Knight dealt Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso a crushing defeat. Just 7 days before the return of undisputed WWE Universe Champion Roman Reigns next week's show. Now, the Viper and the Megastar overcame early match dominance by the heels to halt their momentum and put them away, with Orton dropping Uso with an RKO for the second week in a row, earning the hard-fought victory. Of interest was that Paul Heyman was not by the side of the bloodline, just moments after CM Punk reminded the world that he was his wise man first. Now, how that factors into next week's show, and if Heyman has to answer for his absence, will be of the most interest. I wouldn't say the least interest. No, I wouldn't say that. Not the least. The reaction got louder every time, man, as far as LA Knight's pop goes. Now, one thing I noticed, LA Knight clearing out Solo, then sending Uso into the RKO was a very nice way to put him on the level of Randy Orton. I thought that was great. That was amazing. Now, as far as my thoughts on the overall show, on the entire show, over the years, WWE has presented the Tribute to the Truth show at more times than not. Whether you all want to hear the truth or don't want to hear it, you're going to hear it anyway. It is a one-off that has very little to do with ongoing storylines. The matches are secondary to the patriotic segment in the broadcast, typically ended with a group of superstars saluting the members of the armed forces in the audience. Yes, I've seen that. I've seen videos of that on social media as well. See, I see stuff that you guys don't see. This show still managed to pay tribute to those who served the country while staying true to ongoing stories. It was the perfect mix of acknowledgement of the special guests, services to the country, without slicing an entire week of narrative. Anyway, just pretend like I wasn't joking. The Punk promo will be the biggest takeaway. It should. His appearance was the highest taunted moment, and he delivered playing a promo that named everyone and thing you could imagine with a flair of that Punk attitude. Now, some of you could take that with a grain of salt. Some of you could take it seriously. I don't care. But the question is, did all of the individual segments, do good? Well, yes and no. But as a whole, it was a decent show for what it was. And the greatest tribute show the company has ever produced. Pretty much, right? The goodest show that the company's ever produced. The brightest show that they've ever produced. Best? Nah, I wouldn't say that. I think it was the greatest show that they've ever produced, honestly. Anyways, folks, I'm getting out of here. That's going to do it for your WWE Friday Night SmackDown Tribute to the Truth results. Please let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on WWE Friday Night SmackDown Tribute to the Troops. Episode 1268. Let me know what your thoughts are on SmackDown episode 1268. Let me know what your thoughts are on the match card for WWE NXT Deadline, because I'll be live to watch along tomorrow night. So we got that to look forward to. Glad to share. It'll be an honor for me to share that moment with you guys. I'm sure that'd be great. And my phone just fell too. Not good. My phone just fell. Holy shit. God damn it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, dude. At least the screen didn't break. If the screen would have broke, then I would have been fucking pissed. I would have been mad. I would have been going crazy. I would start throwing stuff out the window. Like I'm some wild caged fucking animal. Anyways, I'm out here, folks. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Tune in to my WWE NXT Deadline watch along, and also tune in for results, because after the watch along, we're gonna go over what we're coming out of that pay-per-view tomorrow night. So, see you guys tomorrow night for NXT Deadline, and I hope you guys have a great rest of y'all's Friday night. I'm out of here.